Guys, we got the blade mounted on the Summit. It's all wired up. It's ready to go. Batteries are in, charged, and it just snowed. So let's get this outside, plow the driveway, and then I'll get you back on in here and we'll go through how I made it. All right, guys, was that awesome or what? So I plowed my driveway, I plowed a little bit of the shop, and then when I was at the shop, I cleaned this thing. And that's number one on the list, guys. You got to have some sort of compressed air. Now I have access to the compressor at work, but if not, the air in a can you use for the laptops will help you out, get the majority of the moisture and snow out of it. If you can get to the snow before it starts to melt, that's probably your best bet. And then, guys, WD-40 it, and then blow the WD-40 around a little bit, and you should be pretty good. There's just a lot of vertical bolts in here where water can sit, lots of holes. So do your best. I'm sure you don't want a rusted Summit. So onto the plow, guys. How did I make this? This is a RC four-wheel drive blade, and you don't necessarily need it. I was just at a hobby shop that happened to have it. The box was open, so they sold it to me at a decent price. I didn't really use any of the hardware that came with it, except for these arms. So if you make your own plow blade from 6-inch PVC pipe, you will have to make these arms. And you can just go get 3/8 square tube, bend it up, drill some holes, and you'll be fine. This all this mounting here is 10 mil plexiglass. And guys, it held together, but I'm gonna make it out of aluminum. So that's in the next video. 25 kilogram servo, it did okay, but I have a 50 kilogram servo coming. 60 kilogram servo, works perfectly, no need to upgrade it. For pivot here, guys, I used a 3/8 bolt. It was a shouldered bolt, so threads weren't all the way down it. I cut the threads off, drilled an 1/8 inch hole through it, stuck a washer and a cotter pin down here. Let's see if we can get a shot of that. I don't know if you guys can see that. So it's snug, but it turns, and so that's what I'm using for a pivot. These are springs out of a drum brake hardware kit, but I can't tell you what car. It just came out of our bolt selection at work, and it pivots here. So if I hit a curb, it flexes and doesn't break everything apart. I didn't want to tap into the factory electronics. I wanted to leave everything stock, so in the spring I could just pull the stuff out, and I didn't have to worry about loose dangling wires. So the whole plow is on its own battery pack, receiver, controller, everything. Now this BEC is coming out, guys. This receiver will only handle 6 volts. So with the Castle Link, all I can do is put 6 volts through it. I want to try to get 8 these servos. So I'm going to play with the wiring a little bit. That'll be in the next video. The aluminum arms will be in the next video, and the 50 kilogram servo will be in the next video. But if you guys are fine with what you just saw and want to build it like this, yeah, this is a waterproof BEC, set at 6 volts, Dumbo RC receiver, and this is the 2-cell battery out of the WL Toys buggy. It's 2600 milliamp. I think it's 25C. So I drive the truck with this controller. I made a homemade little thumb control so I can drive with one hand, and I just jammed this guy in my pocket, because all I have to access on this is 3 and 4. So guys, 3. And then channel 4 is your left and your right. So that is that. So that worked fantastic. Traction wasn't too bad with the stock tires. I don't think I'd replace them. I am going to make some chains for it. I got these 3-inch rings and I got this chain, so I'm going to try to make some chains for it, guys. So that will all be in the next video. I hope this inspires you guys to get out there and build your own, and we'll see you in the next video, guys. Guys, I almost forgot, in here behind all this is the RC 4-wheel drive Summit mount, but they're getting really hard to find. And that is almost a must-have. Yes, you could probably build something, but trust me, it's well worth it to try to hunt one down. Now, I'm in North America. I'm in Ontario, Canada. I had to pull this out of England to get it. It was rcbits.com, and they only had 2 in stock. I took one of them, so theoretically there's only 1 left in stock as I shoot this video right now, and that's the only ones I could find. So guys, if you want to build this thing, start emailing rc4wheeldrive.com and see if they'll make these mounts again. Really, it's a needed thing. It really makes it nice and neat, and it comes with a shock eliminator kit, so there's no suspension in this thing. So email the company. If not, first one to rcbits.com gets to build one. All right, guys, I promise that is it for this video. I'll see you in the next video.